Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon, and I help raise the vibrational frequency of this planet by helping people really ascend their consciousness. Now, I have a very, very important topic to discuss today, and that is about the global meditations that have been taking place and the effect it is having on Mother Earth. And we can literally measure this effect with something called the Schumann resonance. Now, if you guys don't know what the Schumann resonance is, it is the geomagnetic frequency of our planet. So just like us, beings of frequency, our Mother Earth is also a being of frequency. And we have been orchestrating global meditations now, and we have been noticing a significant spike in the Schumann resonance. So what's happening is because the collective consciousness is coming together, setting an intention of peace and love and freedom, and what's happening is actually spiking the frequency of our planet. And a lot of things happen because of this spike. Like you'll notice that crime rates will go down, suicides will go down, homicides will go down, and I know that I can feel the change in the air, and we're in a significant time right now because in 2012, the Mayan calendar predicted it wasn't an apocalypse, but it's a lifting of the veil. So essentially the information that was buried is now coming to light, and also the shift in consciousness for the planet. So we've been in third dimension, or third density, if you will, for a very long time. Thousands of years, and it actually started shifting into fourth density or fourth dimension back in 2012, and it's continued this shift. Well, right now the consciousness of the planet is starting to shift into fifth density or fifth dimension, and beings of this planet are also starting to shift into fifth density or fifth dimension, if you will. I use the word density referring back to the law of one, which was a channeling from Ra, who is right now essentially a social memory complex, which is the memory of hundreds of thousands of souls, essentially. And he was channeled in 1988. So if you guys don't know Ra, research some Egyptian mythology. He was a god back in the Egypt days, and essentially he was channeled by a medium and told this medium essentially how the universe works, how life works, how consciousness rests for hundreds of thousands of years, if not millions of years, in rock and water, and then it evolves into the second density, which would be plants and animals, and eventually would evolve to a human, so on and so forth, right? So there's 7 in total, and 7 would be back to source, where the creator is. And that's why we have 7 chakras. That's why everything in the universe is governed by 7s. You got 7 musical notes on the instrument. You got 7 colors to the rainbow. Everything is 7s. I was literally destined with 7s since I started my spiritual journey. That's the number that popped up a lot for me, 777. Born the 37th minute in my birthday. So it is a universal number, and back in ancient days, they used this number a lot. But I just wanted to kind of give you a brief explanation on what's happening. So as you evolve up these densities, the consciousness starts raising. So when you start vibrating on a certain frequency, you are able to enter a new density or dimension, if you will. So that's what's happening with the Earth right now. That's why you hear a lot about the fifth dimensional shift, or the fifth 5D shift, and that's what's happening. And I wanted to make this video because it is so important for you guys to realize how powerful you are. Like, you guys are so powerful. Like, don't think that you're insignificant and that you have no power. Like, we are incredibly powerful beings. When we come together and we have global meditations like this, it makes the biggest difference. Like, it makes such a huge difference. This is how we win. This is how we take back our power. This is how we, create a new world for ourselves in perfect harmony with nature, and love and abundance and freedom for everyone, not slavery and control, right? So it's really important just to realize that there is a lot of power within you. There's a ladybug chilling on me. What's up? Say hi to the camera. It's good luck. But as soon as we start realizing this and take our power back, this is going to accelerate. And this is a big message because this is an opportunity for you guys as individuals to take place in this and to start evolving as souls and not to live in these old ways, because there are certain timelines right now that are being played out. We're at the end of a cycle, and this 2012 calendar that I'm talking about, this Mayan calendar, it is actually 2020. I think December 21st is when it ends in 2020. Not taking into account all the leap years and all that stuff in 2020. That's why all this stuff is happening, because everything needs to tumble before it rebuilds. That's just how it works. Everything needs to fall before, it essentially gets back up. This happens in people's lives. This happens in nature. This happens, this is just life. This is just a rule of the universe. Like, everything needs to fall. So don't be in a negative or a fearful mindset, because that's a very low vibration. We need to start vibrating on a frequency of love and peace and harmony, and we're gonna start evolving into fourth density beings, fifth density beings, and some of the signs that you're getting there are, you're less identified with your egoic mind. You're more identified with your true nature, which is the inside. You are becoming more abundant. You're manifesting faster. You're in a state of infinite love and bliss. You're meditating. You're seeing that there's a lot more to life. You're helping other people. You're just spreading good energy in general. And if that is hitting home with you, if that's something that's been going on in your life quite frequently, then that's a good sign that you're going into the fourth dimension or the fifth dimension, and you're a part of this shift. If you guys are kind of on the outside looking in right now, my message to you is just to look inwards and stop being so concerned with everything that's happening on the outside, and stop living life through your five senses. Because as soon as you quit living life through your five senses, you start your beautiful journey in life. The reason why you're here, you start realizing that there's a lot more here that meets the eye. And just remember that the inner world is simply a reflection of the outer world. So as soon as we realize that and we start growing on the inside, everything starts happening on the outside. And I've noticed this in my life, and I continue to grow and get better and work on myself and practice self-mastery, and in turn I see everything on the outside become more beautiful. So as I grow with love, I experience more love, right? That's the law of attraction, and the law of exchange as well. As I'm helping more people, I'm getting back in return as well. It's a very beautiful thing, and I'm attracting so much in my life right now. I'm attracting so much abundance. I'm following my intuition. I'm following specific guidance, and I feel the shift. I feel such a shift happening. On April 4th, this global meditation that took place, the Schumann resonance was through the roof. It was off the charts. I haven't been able to find the Schumann resonance for the global meditation that just took place on May 21st, a few days ago. Apparently there was 1 billion people that were predicted to be in this meditation, but I have felt such a wave of energy. And that's how I know that this is the most powerful thing that we have at our disposal. It's not negative information and these people are doing this and they're poisoning us and all this stuff. Like, that just feeds the negativity, and that just helps it grow. What we need to do is take back our power and unite as a collective consciousness and come together and put out intentions of peace and love and freedom and abundance for everyone, and that will manifest, because we are so much more powerful than a small group of people who control everything. And that's the message. So I just want you guys to know that you're extremely, extremely powerful. And if you do it on an individual basis, you're going to start attracting more people that, are meant to be in your life and are going to help you along your journey. So we just really need to realize that people are powerful, and these souls are powerful, and together we can make a big difference here. So the main message today is just to take back your power and know that the shift is happening. Stop living in fear and start living in love, and you're going to start to become a part of the shift, and you're going to start to experience a new earth. The fifth dimensional earth, the fifth density earth is coming, and I want you guys to all be a part of it, because it's going to be a very beautiful place. Don't live in a negative timeline. Live in a positive, beautiful, harmonious timeline, and it's going to be absolutely magnificent and wonderful, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And really all I wanted to say today, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, press the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share the video. This is really important information. We are so powerful, and I just want you guys to know that I'm very, very, very grateful for everything that's happening, and I'm going to keep spreading that positive message. Any questions, always come to me. I am an open book. I will talk to anyone, anytime, any day. It doesn't matter. But for now, we'll part ways, and we'll talk to you guys later. Okay? Peace and love.